Commission meeting. In consideration and others, and the business conducted tonight, please silence your phones and any electronic devices and refrain from speaking unless recognized. If you're in attendance and wish to speak during public comment, speakers' cards are located in the lobby area at the rear of the chamber. Please fill out a card and submit it to the recording admin before the close of the public comment period. Again, this is a public meeting for the community of Glendora. We appreciate and respect your participation here this evening. Roll call. Would you like to take roll call?
No.
Here you are.
No. Why? There we go.
Go.
All right. All right, so when I call your name, if you can please call me for word present. Commissioner Louis Porcher,
Present.
Commissioner Kuyunjin,
Present.
Commissioner Katowski,
Present.
Vice Chair Gerber,
Present.
Chair Sally.
Present.
Let the record show all members are present.
Pledge of Allegiance. Dave, will you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Rise, put your hand over your heart, repeat after me. Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I tried it after you did in a moment.
Reordering of and additions to the agenda. Does anyone wish to reorder or add an item to the agenda? No? All right, we'll keep the agenda as is. Public comment. The public comment period is open. At this time, I'd like to invite members of the public to address this legislative body. Speakers are limited to 3 minutes, speaking once on both on and off agenda items. If you're in attendance, please fill out a speaker card and submit it to the recording admin before the close of the public comment period. Once recognized, speakers should advance to the podium, state your name and the subject matter you wish to discuss. Do we have any comment cards this evening?
I have not received any.
Okay, very good. Then we will close public comment period. Member statements and reports. Brittany, would you like to start us off with the report?
No additional reports at this time.
Yes, I will be, I'll report on behalf of the Trails Council. They met last month on the 23rd of June. The council continues to work on updating the trails maps and digitizing them. So they're in process. I think it should be completed fairly soon. So it'll be great. It'll be digital, and they're trying to come up with an app process as well, where you could, you could QR code the trails and put the stickers on the trailheads. At the start, and then you could just QR code it and see it. So I know sometimes connectivity is going to be a hindrance in certain places, but it's a great step forward. And then the trails for this, there's a few trails hikes coming up. The next one is going to be, when is it? It's July 26th, and that's going to be at South Hills Wilderness area. That's at 8 a.m. on the 26th. And the final summer evening hike will be on August 12th at 7:15, and that'll be at Big Dalton. And then one additional hike that's scheduled that will be on August 30th, Saturday morning hike at Little Dalton Canyon. And one other thing that I'd like to point out is Mr. Sweeney on 25th at the Community Recognition Celebration, he got awarded the Citizenship Award from Council. So that was great. He was very touched, and it was a great evening had by all. And that's it for my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Mike?
Nothing major from me. I was able to attend one of the concerts in the park with the Kelly Boys Band. It was great to talk to the audio staff from Citrus, who's out there helping us out. If Mike is watching from Citrus, you did a great job on the audio. But beyond that, nothing today.
You? David?
Thank you, Steve. Yes, for teens for Glendora, the summer has been quite active for them at the concerts in the park. They are there participating and selling pizza, drinks, candy, raising money for their program, which is great, and they continue to be successful. They've also been participating in some of the summer events from the teen center, like going out to Magic Mountain. I think they're going to Knott's Berry Farm as well. So they have quite a few events for themselves as well as for the teens in the community that are participating in that program. And those of the participants in the program, that they get $1 for every hour that they work, and they can use that towards these events so that they don't have to pay out of pocket. So a lot of them have the ability to cash that in and go for free, which is nice for those young adults. So that's pretty much it for Teens for Glendora. Going back to what you said, Eddie, our semi-annual, I guess, awards ceremony was enjoyable to be a participant in for this committee. I think everybody had a great time doing it, and those that were awarded were very appreciative. So I thought that was excellent. That's my report. Thank you.
Thank you. The Sports Council has been dormant the last couple of months, so I don't have much to share with you regarding that. I do know that there was a Lassie League All-Star team that's done quite well. They've, I think the 10U team progressed to the national stage, which takes place next week. So they're going to, I think, Sacramento to participate in like the Western Regional Nationals. And we'll hear later from football. So that should conclude my report.
There is an 11UG Glendora American Little League team that just won the sections. They won district
Really?
sections, and now they're going on to state. So
Wow.
that just happened the other day. So that is
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Director, staff liaison, and attorney statements. Director Aguirre, would you like to make a statement?
Yep. Thank you, Chair and Commission. We have some upcoming events for our department. As you mentioned, our summer concert series is in full swing. We have 3 more concerts on Sundays at 6 p.m. This Sunday will be the 80s All-Star Band, and then our movies in the park started last Friday. And on tomorrow, we will have our second movie, Moana 2. The movies start at sundown in the Bandshell area at Finkbeiner Park. As David mentioned, our teens will be taking a trip to Knott's Berry Farm next Wednesday, July 23rd. They will leave at 9 a.m. from the Teen Center and come back at 8 p.m. The cost is $50 per person. Also, you guys are all invited, all our commissioners, next Thursday, July 24th at 11:30 at the Teen Center is our, July is Parks and Rec Month, and we are doing our luncheon for all city staff. So you guys are invited to come on down. We're having chicken, different salads, pie eating contest, and that. So that will be a fun day. Our teens are also going to the Angel game on Wednesday, July 30th. The bus leaves the Teen Center at 4 p.m. and the cost is $25 per person. The LaFetra Center will be hosting a Taste for Travel on Saturday, September, and I didn't write the day down, dumb, from 1 to 3. I'll have to get that date. And then our fall brochure will be coming out early in August. and online registration will take place on Tuesday, August 19th. As most of you know, our department's main office here at City Hall, we will be moving over to the Transportation Building the start of September. And we will be housed with the transportation for a while until they move out to our Parks Yard. But also, we are seeing the day-to-day operations of the Transportation Division now. We got it back. So that building is at 410 East Dalton. Sits right across from the Youth Center in that. And then our Community Services Foundation will be hosting the 5th annual 0.5K walk, Saturday, September 20th. We'll start here at City Hall and then walk to the corner of Bennett and Glendora Avenue. The cost is $40 per person, includes 2 drink tickets, entertainment, a taco dinner, and dessert. You can sign up starting now at 0.5K Glendora. August 1st, thank you. Eventbrite.com. So we're hoping we get 250 people to sign up. And that concludes my reports.
Thank you.
My cheering section. Callan.
Special items. Administer oath of office and reorganization for term 2025-26. I'd like to invite City Clerk Specialist Lorena Cordova to report.
Thank you. So at this time, I would like to call on Commissioner Kayumjian and Commissioner Louis Porcher, if you can please join me at the podium.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the seat so you guys can follow.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and raise your hand. And repeat after me. I state your name.
I,
I,
Brittany
Eddie
Lewis
Kim
Porcher,
Do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So please, guys, right here, like that. Yes, your second turn.
It's a thing.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. You're official. All right, so at this time, I would like to declare the offices for chair and vice chair vacant. Nominations are now in order for chair. Do we have any nominations? You guys could just go.
I think that we should move David into the chair seat. And
Do we have any other nominations for chair? Seeing none, congratulations, you are our chair. I will now turn the meeting over so you can conduct the vice chair. Congratulations. Right? That's why I gave you the outline.
All right, so are there, now that we have myself here, we will now need to figure out who our vice chair is. And so at this point, are there any nominations for vice chair? And that's open at this point. Anything from either one of you?
I would like to nominate Commissioner Kotowski for that position.
I second that.
We don't need a second. Are there all in favor? Any? Okay, so welcome, congratulations.
Very efficient. Appreciate it.
All right, that was for being a part of the committee for a short period of time, moving right up. That's awesome. Okay. All right, so next on the agenda is the Glendora Junior All-American Football and Cheer update. At this time, I'd like to invite our All-American Football and Cheer President, Jeff Higgins, to the podium to report.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jeff Higgins, President, Junior All-American Football and Cheer. Born and raised here in Glendora. Let me tell a little bit about myself. Graduated Glendora High School, 1996. Had the opportunity to play under Dean Karnowski for a year and a half, and great coaching staff. My son raced professional BMX when he was 6 through 8. He decided that it was time to play football, so we took a trip to Pompeii. We were 2 weeks shy of him registering, so luckily enough, they were able to add him to a team, and fell in love with the program, and basically took over the presidency, and I have some notes here on my... So his league history of Glendora Junior All-American started in 1980 at Goddard Middle School. 2025, it moved to Louis Pompey Sports Park, which is a great facility. At that time, at 2024 through 2025, just to give you guys a little bit of history, Pat Russell was the president. Switched over to Brian Duffield from 2006 through 2009. 2010 through 2011 was Tim Winters. Then it went over to Mark Kelly from 2013, 2014. 2015 through 18 was Eric Freaking. 2019, Rodney Sermons. 2020 was Mark Coronado. And then we took over in 2021. I have 2 local businesses here in town. Wife went to a board meeting. Wife goes, "You're crazy. You don't have time for this." So ended up bringing a friend on board. Katie Ferrari was the president at the time. So I said, basically, you deal with conference. I'll handle everything else. So we did that. Her term was up 2 years. I took over, and here we are. So it's been a fun ride. Got a lot of success with our teams, our cheer program. I'll have Callan speak a little bit on our cheer program once I'm done, but give you guys a little bit of more detail here on kind of what our Junior All-American's about. Our league plays through July through November. We roughly play with 216 players to 230. We have 6 divisions. We have a flag division, which is 5 and 6. Tackle division, 7 and 8. That's junior Gremlin. Gremlin goes up, is 9 and 10. Junior Pee Wee, 10 and 11. Pee Wee's 12. And then our 13 and 14, which is our junior midget. And basically they're incoming freshmen. Spring season's usually March through May. We do camps. We do 7-on-7. Starting to do a lot of 5-on-5. Teamed up with Ryan Lawrence. He's our new head coach at Glendora High School. Next year, we're going to do a middle school 7-on-7, 5-on-5 team. So we want to be competitive in that and be able to recruit more kids to Glendora High School. I'm going to skip cheer. I'll bring Callan up in a little bit to talk about cheer. Talk a little bit about playoffs. Quarterfinals are usually first week in November. Semifinals usually second week. Finals are usually wrap up the weekend before Thanksgiving, which is the 22nd through the 23rd. We try to host as much as we can just with our beautiful state-of-the-art facility. A lot of people like coming here and playing, so we try to host as much as we can, even with our cheer camps and stuff like that as well. Budget overview, kind of did a budget just to keep you guys up to date and let you know a little bit about what football's about. Registration, football is an expensive sport, so is cheer. Our registration is usually around $94,000 for the year for registration. Sponsorships, we usually bring about $25,000 to $30,000 for sponsorships for the season. Snack bar revenue is right around $50,000 for the season. Fundraisers, we do anywhere from $25,000 to $30,000. Cheer camps, clinics, hosting, playoffs, finals, stuff like that. We usually bring in about $45,000. And what we do, we take that money and put that back into the program, buying new equipment, new uniforms. We get new uniforms every year. Football equipment's reconditioned every season. If it expires out, we work closely with Rydell. They keep us, up to par on that. So we'll buy new helmets, probably 30 to 40 helmets each year. League fees, right around $20,000 we have to pay for conference in order to be in conference, Junior All-American. Football and cheer equipment's right around $110,000 for the season. Advertising and marketing, we're right around $10,000. Snack bar expense, anywhere from $22,000 to $25,000. We do awards for the kids, right around $5,000 for the season. Our utility and field expense is right around $30,000. Events, camps, clinics, expenses, it's right around $30,000. So we have a lot of money that comes through the program. We like to invest it back into our kids, and I think that's what makes Glendora one of the best around in San Gabriel Valley. And that's why we have such a high success of kids wanting to come to Glendora to play youth football and to cheerlead in our programs. Last year, playoffs, we had 2 teams win championships. And we had, sorry, I'm just looking on my notes here. 2024, we were San Gabriel Valley Conference champions. 2024, we were Citrus League champions. And then 2022, 2023, and 2024, we were Baseline League champions. I'll have Callan talk on cheer, on what awards and championships they have won throughout the season. But I think that's it for football. You guys have any questions on anything?
Why don't you, we'll hold
Alan?
our questions to the end. I'll let you
Okay.
guys just finish your presentation, and then we can.
Callan, you want to come up and talk on cheer?
Okay. My name is Callan Banos. I am the cheer coordinator for, obviously, our program. We have this year we are lucky enough to have 73 girls in our program. Last year we had 43, and so our program has grown. We always try for our girls to have a wonderful experience. Cheer is a sport like no other. We have girls that start at 5 years old all the way to 14. And our 5-year-olds are stunting. If you guys know what stunting is, they're holding girls up in the air. So as I say that these girls are really amazing, is that they're holding girls that are their same age, their same size, and you sit there and you have someone.
told you to talk in the mic. So I can hear.
You guys can't hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
It's a small group.
So anybody who's watching on TV or
Oh, I'm sorry.
make sure they
I'm
can hear
sorry,
you.
our fans. Okay, so they stunt, and we have it during our conference. We have 2 conference competitions. So these girls have to learn a routine for 2 minutes and 30 seconds and perform in front of all family, friends, everyone that comes out to see us. We would love to have everyone out there in their Glendora gear cheering on our girls. Our competitions, our first competitions start in November, and it is in the city of Covina. And then we have another competition that will be in the city of Baldwin Park. Our girls, so we are sanctioned to go to those two competitions. Last year was our first time going to a JAMS competition, which is a nationwide cheer competition. And in their JAMS competition in Anaheim, all of our girls placed second place. We had 3 teams attend, and then we were given a bid to go to Las Vegas. So we went to Las Vegas, and all of our teams placed in top 10 for the first time that we've gone all the way to Las Vegas. So we are very proud of that. It also made our program more well-known that we are here to compete, and we give our girls, we're lucky enough with every volunteer that we have, the fundraising that we do, the sponsorships that we get, that we were able to purchase 2 more mats for our girls. So they are safe practicing on the field because we practice on turf. They have to tumble, they have to be able to stunt, and with all of our hard work that we put in year-round, we are able to purchase these items for our kids, which I think really makes our program stand out the most, is that it's the heart behind it. Like Jeff said, he's from Glendora, I'm from Glendora. I went through all Glendora schools, you know, born and raised, my parents are from Glendora. I want to show what we can provide for our kids and everything that things why I love Glendora and why everyone else should love it. That's it. What else are we supposed to say?
I have a couple other things real quick I wanted to touch on. We brought a Be the Best scholar program that we created for our youth program. And basically what our Be the Best program is, we pick a scholar. What we do, we take 10% of our sponsors that we get throughout the season, we put in a separate account. And then kids, cheerleaders that can't afford to play the sports, we have them fill out an application. We, as a board, approve the application. We sponsor the kids to play the sport. So we brought that on 2 years ago, I believe, and it's been, you know, tremendous for the ones. This year we had enough money to do 4 sponsors, so we enjoy doing that, and that's what it's about, you know. We want these kids to be able to cheer and play sports and have a great time, make memories with their friends. So just wanted to touch bases on that. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much. Questions? I'll start down at the end. Brittany, any questions for either?
No questions, just praise. Having been a family member and continuing alumni of this program, I just want to congratulate you all for the hard work that you've put into turning it into what it is today. And so just want to say thank you and to keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Eddie?
Yes, same here. Great work. Just a question. I mean, nothing serious, but will you be going back to JAMS this year?
We will be.
Okay.
Yes.
That's usually in
100%.
December, right? Or isn't it?
The first competition is in December,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
the first competition is December 14th.
Okay.
That is the qualifier to be able to go to Las Vegas,
Right.
which will be at the end of January.
Oh, great. Well, good luck and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
All right.
Steve, anything?
Yeah, thanks. So I saw earlier your numbers. You had 200-something kids for 6 teams.
Yes.
Do you eventually have to put a cap on the number of people you put on a team?
So there is a cap per division, and basically it's 33 for the older teams, which is the cap, and then the flag is 20, and then your first-year tackle, which is your junior peewee, is 25.
So Is there an unfortunate situation where you may have to turn some people away?
So we do. Our registration opens the first week of March, and the last couple years, it's filled up within the first couple days. We do kind of create a waiting list for some. We usually have a few that'll drop the first couple weeks. So we'll create a waiting list, and then, as kids drop, we'll bring, the ones on from the waiting list. But the numbers I see in the near future, we could probably have 2 teams per each division eventually.
That's
So,
my next question. Do junior All-American,
Junior All-American.
do they allow you to have multiple entries per division?
They do.
Okay.
And then also too, just to update you guys, next year there's going to be a new rule change with Junior All-American. Pop Warner is unlimited weight. Junior All-American is going to go unlimited weight next year. Just you get more competition with the unlimited weight. The kids don't have to weigh in anymore, and that's kind of where it's going. So. Junior All-American, they're real organized with their scheduling and everything. They're real strict. All our board members, all our coaches have to be badged to be on the field. If nobody's badged, nobody can be on the field, which is great. Everybody gets a background check through Glendora Police Department. So, we know who's on the field, which is great. Pop Warner, their scheduling's a little off. So I feel Junior All-American will benefit a lot and pull a lot of kids from Pop Warner. So. We're excited for that move for next year.
Cool. You wanted to say?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Real quick, in regards to flag football, is that co-ed?
It is co-ed, but I'm trying to push with Junior All-American. We have an amazing flag team at Glendora High School now, girls flag. I think it's time that conference brings on girls flag, just so we have a feeder program for them
Right.
as well. That's our goal, is to work closely with our high school with football and cheer, and have them a stout, strong feeder program. And
Right.
I don't think we haven't had that in many years with Glendora. So
Yeah, they had
that's
over 60 plus kids try out.
yes, yeah, they had. I think they had 2 cuts.
Yeah.
So it's amazing to see those girls. We've been out there watching them, and I'm excited to see our sports at the high school.
Yeah. And is yours, is it a tryout process or?
It's not a tryout.
Okay.
No.
All right. Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
A few more, sorry. I lost my train of thought. Okay, I'll come back to it. Cheer, your numbers are growing. Do you, yeah, back to the podium, yeah.
I know.
Do you have to put a cap on the number of girls you can hold? You can,
For each team, we are allowed 36 girls.
okay.
We're allowed multiple teams. With multiple teams, we need to find the coaching staff,
There you go, yeah.
which is always something sometimes difficult to do. But yes, we're allowed multiple teams. For
Okay, I'm just want to make sure that local kids get a chance to participate if they want. So that's what my questions are, just kind of like, geared toward, do you have to turn kids away and, all those kind of things. So,
Luckily for cheer, we haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
So anyone is available to come join cheer. Like we said, the registration for next season starts in March, and we do pass out flyers to all of the elementary schools and middle schools. One of the things that really helped cheer this year was a lot of my girls, they brought back in all the elementary schools our talent shows. So the girls performed their competition routine or their halftime routine for their talent shows. And so that really helped our cheer program grow, because other than that, they wouldn't have seen us anywhere else, because unfortunately we're not able to go to the Christmas parade because it's on the same day as the jams competition.
yeah.
And so we don't get exposure that way, but the talent show really helped us out.
Got it. Nice. Does my address, is it like Little League where my address determines which junior All-American branch I have to participate in?
That is correct.
Oh, okay, I was just, okay,
So if we have other cities that come in, say Covina, they're supposed to be playing for Covina, we got to get a cut contract signed from their president. And if they don't release that player, then they have to stay and play
okay, all right,
elsewhere. Same with cheer.
all right. I'm just making sure that the kids in the city like have a
No, for
fair,
sure,
you know,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we only have one program. So,
Right.
oh, God. We only have one program. So as long as they live in Glendora, then they would cheer or play football for us.
Nice. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks for all you do. Thanks for coming tonight.
No
Yeah.
problem. Thank you for having
Thanks.
us.
Yeah.
And I think too, you know, the football players and the cheerleaders with our state-of-the-art facility, we have, I mean, they want to come and play, so it's great. Also too, I wanted to touch, it's not just, you know, being a good athlete or a good cheerleader. You got to have good grades too in order to play football and cheer. So that's the first thing they look at, you know. We got to turn in report cards. Conference goes through all the grades, GPAs. So, you know, we tell the kids, you know, older kids are concerned about college, stuff like that. We tell them, hey, the first thing they're going to ask you is about how are you in the classroom? And we remind them. So, I mean, they'll do 2 report card checks throughout the season. And towards the end of the season, you know, some of them can't play because they didn't make grades. So we do push the schooling and the academics.
Anything?
Most of my questions were answered, but just a couple to follow up. How many kids from surrounding cities applied to play on the team or ended up playing for?
I think this year, I think we had between 20 to 25 cut contracts that we had to get signed from Covina. So we did pull a lot of kids from Covina this year. And the thing is, we don't go out recruiting. They come on their own. We're not allowed to recruit, you know, but I mean, they see a successful program. So, you know, they want to be a part of it and a winning program, so.
Is there a cost difference for the kids from Covina or surrounding city?
I
versus
think
Glendora, or is it-
we're all around the same ballpark, you know, maybe $25, $50 difference, if that, you know. A lot of them don't get to keep, we purchase their jerseys for them. It's part of their spirit pack. They'll get a spirit pack, shorts, jersey. They get to keep it, so we buy new jerseys every year. This year, we were able to add their last name to the jerseys. Conference hasn't done that in some time. So it's cool, you know, it's going to be neat seeing the kids with their last names on their jerseys this year.
And the last one, you mentioned you guys do some camps. Do you guys do camps during the summer when schools are out, or do you do it primarily during the school year?
So we do in the summer. We just hosted a Greg Townsend. He was a all-time sack leader for the Raiders. We had him. We had a few other players, one from Dallas Cowboys, Chargers, and they came out and donated, you know, basically their time, and they did a couple balls. They brought 2 NFL balls. Each of them signed them, raffled them off, and gave the money back to the program, which was cool. You know, and the kids were all excited about that. So in the future, though, we would like to try to, you know, see if we can reserve the field more. We only have 1 football field in Glendora, and in order to do the 7-on-7, 5-on-5, I think, you know, we would need to get some more practice in and reserve that field. And, you know, to be successful, we want to be back on that CIF spot in our Glendora High School. And I think in order to do that, we got to start, you know, the basics.
Nothing else from me.
Great. I just have comments, no questions, so you guys can relax when it comes to that. Having been a former president of a league before, I understand what it takes and the time and the commitment and all of that. So I applaud you for spending the time doing that, giving back to the community. It's not often that you can find people that are willing to do that to the level that you have. Having been a participant with my son in the league in the last couple of years, I was able to witness what you guys have built from the start when you took over. I know that the program was not in great shape, and now to the level where you are now actually growing and building and potentially looking to even have to add. That's a credit to, you know, again, your commitment and the dedication to what you're doing. And that's what I find and enjoy the most when having all the leagues come, is hearing the success that we're having, because to your point, we have 1 high school in this city, and all of these programs need to continue to funnel and lead them to. in all of these sports, we find that a lot of students are not necessarily following the path of tradition into our own high school. They're actually leaving and going to other programs because of what they believe it to be and where it can lead them. If we can build the foundation at the lower levels, then I think we will eliminate a lot of that. And as we continue to be successful at the high school level, i.e. the baseball program just winning a CIF championship, the girls stunt team placing 4th in state, our football team, our football team coming up 1 game short of a CIF championship, basketball, all of these things will just continue to foster as we go forward. So again, thank you for your support and your dedication, and I wish you guys a lot of luck this year and continued success. So thank you for your time.
Chair, I have one. When's your opening ceremony?
August 16th.
Okay.
Do I need to say it again?
That's a Friday?
It's on a Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
And you're doing it at night?
It'll be from 6 to 8. That morning, we do have photos. We'll have photos from 8 to 1 that day, that same day. And I already sent Romero and Annie a schedule on that as well.
Thank you guys very much. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Okay. Moving on to the consent calendar. Items on the consent calendar will be enacted by one motion without individual discussion unless a commissioner has requested it to be removed for separate discussion. Does anyone wish to pull or comment on any consent calendar items? Okay, then I request a motion to fulfill this. Is there a motion?
I'll move for that.
I'll second.
Is it up? There it is. Okay. All right, so we have a motion by Steve Sally and a second by Eddie. All in favor?
Go ahead and vote.
Oh, I don't have it on my.
Oh, you probably have the PowerPoint. No. Of course, okay. So go ahead and do it verbal for me.
Approved. Okay. I can't see it, so I'm assuming that it's all a 5.
Yes.
There we go. Okay. All right, it's approved. Motion carries. There we go. Okay. Moving on. Upcoming task. Oh, I guess that's part of what we just did. Going on to new business. At this time, I'd like to bring on Office Assistant Amanda Cecia to report. Did I get that correct?
Seisha.
Cecia, okay. Well noted.
Good evening, Commissioners. Tonight, I'm here to present to you the liaisons for the Recreation and Human Services Department committees. Pursuant to the Glendora Municipal Code 2.16.120, it may be necessary for a commission member to serve on a committee during the ensuing year. Commission will need to select a liaison for Youth Sports Council, Teens for Glendora, Trails Council, Homeless Liaison, and a new addition, the Transportation Liaison. At this time, I would like to call on the commission to discuss and reorganize the commission liaison appointments for the term of July 2025 to June 2026, picking a primary for each committee as well as a backup.
Okay, so I know we've all kind of been doing the same for a little while. I personally I'm still very passionate about the Teens for Glendora. That's always been something of mine, but I'm open for, for remixing and moving and getting a little bit more understanding of some of these others. So let's hear what your guys' thoughts are.
Well, I'll start by saying I'd like to back you up with the teens for Glendora. I think we did that last time. And I nominate you to stick with teens for Glendora for
Well,
that
I'm
reason.
actually trying to move out of that one at this moment.
Oh.
That's what I was saying. I mean, I've enjoyed doing it. I still want to be a part of it. I would consider maybe being that backup, but I'm thinking that I would enjoy maybe moving on to something else. So
Okay.
I'm asking you guys if you would like to do the same. And Mike, you're new to all this, so I would love to hear your thoughts on if you have a preference. So I'm opening it up for that. So Brittany, do you have
Yeah.
a preference
So-
for yourself?
Yeah, I didn't want to take that, but I'd like to step in as the primary for teens for Glendora then.
Done.
And then,
Eddie, do you want to continue in the trails, or would you like to?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to stay, and I'd like to and then we'll go on to the second round for the backup.
Okay. Steve and Mike, do you have a preference between Sports Council, homeless, or transportation?
I'm inspired by this piece of paper we have. I would love to be on the transportation side of things if that would be good with everybody else.
I've done sports for a couple of years. I'm happy to switch out if you'd like to switch in, or I will continue.
I've actually done that
As
before.
new chair, I'm giving you all the power here.
Well, I have done that before. I personally wouldn't mind doing the homeless process if that's okay with you.
All right,
Are we okay with that? Are you sure?
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeff, may I stay on? Yeah. All right, I got Jeff's okay. All right.
Okay, so as of right now, Steve will be Youth Sports Council. Brittany will move into Teens for Glendora. Trails Council is Eddie. I'll take on the homeless liaison, and Mike will do transportation. So we need the backup. So I said I'll be happy to be the backup for the Teens for Glendora.
Okay.
And Eddie, Steve, and Brittany or Mike, which would you guys like to maybe be that support backup?
I'll be a backup for transportation.
Okay.
In terms of scheduling, youth and trails, I may have more conflicts, but I could be a backup for homelessness. Probably no problem. I don't see any listed dates or times there that I have existing conflicts with.
No problem. Okay. You guys?
Or actually, if you don't mind, I would like to switch to a backup as youth sports.
Okay.
Cool.
That's fine, because I wanted to,
Okay, transportation.
Yeah, transportation.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that puts.
I lost track. Am I backing myself up, or what's happening here?
Yeah. No.
So Steve
Fill me
is
in.
primary for youth sports. I'm backup for that. Teens for Glendora, I'm primary. David is backup. Trails Council is Eddie. Backup is
Must be me.
That would be.
I'm plugging.
if you want transportation, that's fine. I could take
Either way.
sports.
What would you like to do?
That's-
How,
You're
let's,
the,
let's,
you're the newly former chair. So you get
Well, no, I
this.
can't give up my primary for the
Yeah.
backup.
No, I'm saying primary. I mean backup. What do you want backup was?
Well, you
I'll give you
can't,
a
we
choice.
can't switch because you can't back up trails, right? You are trails.
Yes.
So I think,
you have
I
to
think
say-
we're
No,
locked
do you
this
want
way.
transportation? I mean.
Oh.
Well, but
versus-
then you would
then
be
you'd have
back
to
on
switch something
trails.
else.
yeah.
You would
Or-
trails.
Okay, or who's backup for your sports?
All right, so youth sports, sorry, let's go this over again. So Steve is primary, second is,
Trails.
Brittany.
okay.
Yeah. Teens for Glendora
Primary
is
Brittany.
primary,
Primary is Brittany,
and I'm the backup. Trails is Eddie.
okay, and backup,
Steve.
Steve.
Homeless is me. Backup
Michael.
is Mike. Transportation,
Mike.
Mike,
Mike, and Eddie is the backup.
perfect.
And we want to just give you a little rundown on the transportation. Since we're taking it over, we used to do like transit workshop that you have there. And since with the new station being open in August, September, we are going to do some workshops and then take some trips where we will meet here, go over stuff on how to get your tap card or whatever, and then get onto the bus, go to the station, and then go wherever, Alvera Street or wherever you want to go. Let them out for a while and then have them so they get used to public transit. And so we want a big push for that, mainly for the seniors, and do that. But we're also looking maybe on a Saturday to do just the residents also. to
That's
take care of that.
exciting.
Would that be a couple times a year, or?
We usually do it quarterly.
Okay.
So, you can think of, hey, where do you want to go? They went to Universal Studios. They've gone in different places in that. They've gone to Pasadena and ate lunch and shopped and then got back on kind of thing and stuff like that.
Okay, so we have everything. I need to request a motion to approve.
Correct.
And I do have just one quick question. For the Cultural Fest, is that still going to fall under anything?
No, mainly because we met once.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a committee
per se.
of that.
Yeah.
So it's so staff-driven that it was not, and so we thought of transit. That's why we moved it to transit, to have that person be heading up that division kind of thing and giving us a little more oomph and being in control of that.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve the?
I'm motion.
Okay. Do I have a second?
I will second that.
Let's see who came in first. All right, here we go. A motion by Brittany, seconded by Steve, and all in favor.
You're still not working? Okay. And yours is?
I approve. Okay, so the motion carries 5-0. Okay. All right, so at this moment in time, I invite our commissioners and staff to give our closing comments. So I will start at the left with you, Brittany.
Thank you. Just a quick announcement that I will be leading the 80s All-Stars announcement, which is this coming Sunday. Kind of excited about that. And we had quite a few successful events within the last couple of months with the commission. I want to thank our council, city council, for going ahead and approving our reinstatement. Eddie and myself really appreciate that. And let's say, I think the last time we met was before Father's Day, so happy belated Father's Day to all of the fathers in this room. And summer is coming to a close, so get out there and go school shopping before it's too late. I know some of the schools have already, or some of the stores have already packed the house with supplies, but looking forward to seeing our city hustle and bustle as school gets started. So everyone, wishing you a safe rest of your summer break.
Thank you. Eddie?
Great. Thank you. Thank you for all the reports. Thank you for all the information today. I wish you all the best for the rest of the season and the new upcoming season, and all the best at Jams. I know what the event. I work down there, so I see that. But I wish I knew you guys were there, so I would have. But I'll be there to cheer you on next time in December. Again, and also a reminder, again, the last summer hike is August 12th. If you haven't experienced that, it's something to do. It's really a fun hike, and a lot of information is passed along. Please come out to the concert, the 80s All-Stars this weekend. The Funk Station was great last weekend. And congratulations to the new chair and vice chair. And Steve, you did a wonderful job as chair. Thank you so much. Thank you. And have a great rest of the summer, and see you at the next meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Steve?
Thank you, cheer and football, for coming. Wonderful, wonderful presentation. Good luck to this season. The concerts, I missed the 4th of July one, but the other three have been outstanding. So kudos to whoever's selecting the bands. I think outstanding. It looks like everyone is really enjoying being there based on the number of dancers. So last fall, we all met with John's group. You remember that meeting, that joint meeting we had? And one thing that came out of that meeting was a a desire or a thought of maybe we could focus on trying to come up with some type of event for that over 18 but not yet a parent group, the 20-somethings. I was just on a cruise ship to Mexico this past week. I'm not suggesting you start a cruise ship, but every 20-something-year-old was talking about Love Island, okay? I'm wondering if you might think about organizing some type of a watch party or something. I know it may not be your favorite show, but I think it resonates with that age group, and it might be something to look into. I'll leave it at that. And you can let your successor deal with the political. But anyway, I've been thinking about that for 6-9 months now. I haven't come up with any. That was the first great idea I have. So I'll keep going. But I think it is a population that we don't really serve, and we should try to come up with some idea. So pickleball. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Mike?
Just want to say thank you to everyone. I think it's been, 3 or 4 meetings, and it's been great to meet a lot of the staff and talk with the commissioners and city council at all the events and just kind of get the lay of the land, and really looking forward to working on the transportation side of things. I don't know if I've talked to anyone about this story. Part of the reason my wife and I moved out here was we were looking forward to public transit and the train line. We used it quite a bit at our previous residence. And so part of the draw was the train line opening. So I'm really looking forward to helping promote it. I use it quite a bit when I'm going to Pasadena or going downtown. I haven't taken it in a few months, but it's just something I'm really looking forward to. So thank you for the opportunity to work with whoever on staff is going to be liaison for that. So appreciate it.
Great, thank you. Thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you for the presentations. I appreciate you giving up your time as well. I don't want to let go summer yet, Brittany. We still got a little more time. But it is fast approaching. Yes, we have had great concerts in the park. We've had great movies in the park. We've had great events all throughout the city. It's amazing what these guys do, and so thank you for your time and efforts as we move forward. Thank you for allowing me to be the chair for the next year. I appreciate that. I appreciate you all, and congratulations, Brittany and Eddie, for being selected for a second term. So I'm happy to have you guys back. And that's all I have. John, any closing comments?
I just would like to thank Steve for a great year as our chair, and congratulations to the other two for being reappointed. And 2 more meetings after this. So I'm counting down by meetings more than days. So right now we are doing an assessment of our department, and for all full-time staff and part-time staff to see where our department's going and to see who might be the leader for when I retire. So that's good.
Well, thank you very much. We'll wait and bring out the handkerchiefs for our 2 more meetings. But there's nothing else. I will adjourn this meeting. Oh,
Can I say one more thing? Liz, can you come up here for a second, please? So I don't know if you guys follow our Instagram or Facebook page, but this is the face behind it. She does an amazing job. Thank you.
thank you. It takes a village, as it says. The more, the merrier. So anything else? Nothing further? Okay. We'll adjourn this meeting at 7 o'clock. Thank you all.